for the first time in history, humans have the power to possibly make ourselves go extinct, whether that's through engineered pandemics or rogue AI or nuclear war. Some philosophers and economists believe that we're living through an exceptionally risky time. So our project is about consulting the public on the value and of the future of humanity.
It's important to realize that philosophers are only thinking from their armchair, and our thinking can be limited in many ways, which needs to be enriched sometimes by talking to experts, but also importantly talking to citizens who have a variety of different perspectives that we tend to overlook because of our own blind spots.
So we thought it would be good to consult the public to give extra weight to some of the arguments that philosophers and economists are making about the value of the future. And one popular way to do this in the literature on political theory is through methods such as deliberative polls, citizens' assembly, and citizens' juries. One of the journeys has been, how do we take these abstract philosophical ideas and phrase them in a way that people can relate to them in the day-to-day ordinary lives.
The main goal is not to influence, not to manipulate, not to necessarily study how they make these decisions or how they come to arrive at these decisions, but to really see whether deliberation itself has any impact on whether there's any shift, there's any change that we observe in what their position is. The experts in this process have really helped us realize that we're ourselves making a lot of assumptions that we need to kind of hold back on. The other thing that we found very surprising is the scale of the project. We thought that we would be able to also engage in a deliberative poll, but it turns out that already designing the prototype has taken us so long that it would take us a much longer time to envision a version of the prototype where we can present it to maybe local governments to actually put it into practice. So starting with what we thought was a manageable question and having to break it down into many smaller little steps has been an interesting curve for us as philosophers to learn.